Greetings, fellow Ambazonians. Now me, Capo Daniel, I don't come for now. I want to tell for now some very, very important information. I don't contemplate. There are many things where I never talk about. Many things. But I don't represent this, our country, Ambazonia, at the highest level. I be the most competent person where you don't build the biggest network on the ground. One of the only few diasporans where they don't pick target, gather intelligence, plan operation for ground, it goes successful. Sute harvest for Ambazonia. I'm not sure say now two people in for Ambazonia. One na for Ekondo Titi, one na for Mbonge, one na for Miselele, all our community them. I don't feel na pause. When they catch the seko, I talk said no. We as a people, as a community, we must take responsibility for show the man say, with all the sacrifice the way and give for we. The no video cash show she don't quiet. I go for Nigeria. I go carry investigation. I come back. I meet up all the leader them, whether are they for your group or not, all of them from Bo Herbert, Ayaba Cho Ayaba, Ebenezer Kwanga, all of them. All of them. I talk for them one by one. Say I don't travel go for Nigeria. Now the things in this one I don't discover up. I don't see even the CCTV video footages on how we then catch the seko them. Now money be lack for me for pay for take those footages them, they forgive for me. The one where they talk about Ata Milan, say it be doing so. I don't go now the evidence and this one I don't gather up. Now things in this one fit talk for now, and I think this one go talk for our population. Mark Barata bring me for a platform, I can't talk. When I see what soldier them, they be the Jonjom, Odeshi. I focus for train them. I go join my own military for learn, for teach them. When I see say things that they go bad, come I want use our population for override our soldier them. I turn up for day like barrier. I don't hold this was struggle. Like picking way, it don't give up life for fight for your people them. Listen for me very carefully. I never ever come purposefully deceive our own people. Never. When we do propaganda, we do them against the enemy. No Ambazonian, no Shidong way, it in peace. When you look back for our country. I believe say even those them, where they don't sell their soul, they stay for Yaoundé, like exile people. When they see how we come around, then kill our own boys them, then put their dead body for road, put placard for their back head. It touched their heart. Because today, even Bameleke people, they never forget which way the French army and Amadou Ahijo be doing for the Makiza them. Even though they ran chakara their brain, they never forget them. So now listen for me carefully. When we be there for Canada, this HD, when they be helped for do research for the Swiss stock, now still the primary NGO where the Canada government hire them for help them, for gather data, for do research work, for organize the Canadian initiative. When we be enter for day, I look this HD, I talk say, no be na the same people them way will be the deny for inside the Swiss stock. No, na the same people them. For that floor, I see the way they mix inside some Ambazonian group them. Then the people them how they control them. I talk say, I will not go along with this. I objected to the Canadian government. I tell them, say, this thing must stop. I will not allow other Ambazonian groups to sit in a meeting, call meeting when the HD is there, lead the meeting and conclude, and the HD is sitting there. It's like these people are working for them. Oh, there is something that I don't understand. I raised an objection. The HD then look at me, then call, say the one for gave meeting with the egg of seed delegation. As she done for that meeting, Jezebel, the Ayabacho is a yes woman, is she done for that meeting. The whole HD delegation, the Shidong for inside meeting conference hall, we Shidong one-on-one. Now for the way I be shocked-alized. The HD, he explained them for me because they be see say something and they way I don't know them. Then talk say for 2019, the HD no be that ever be interested directly for work for this Ambazonian cause. Early as 2019, Dr. Cho Ayaba he sent two later. One for President of Cameroon, Paul Biya. The second letter he sent them for the Swiss embassy, the Swiss ambassador, begging that Swiss ambassador, Mickey talk for Paul Biya, me Paul Biya talk for ye. He go negotiate for end the crisis. I mean for 2019. Where at that moment, now the IG will dominate our struggle. 2019, Ayaba sent a letter for them. Now that letter, he prompts the Swiss ambassador. He contact the HD. He tell them, say, this is what Ayaba have demanded. How can we help them? Go and see Paul Biya and try to see how you can negotiate. We want to help to initiate a negotiation process to bring both sides together to have a solution. The HD stepped into this struggle. That is how they came into this struggle. They met Paul Biya. They discussed with the diplomatic coalition in Yaoundé, the diplomatic corps. They did their research. And according to their research, the IG of Sako was the dominant faction. So they decided to approach Sako. Once they approach Sako and they come out with their format, Ayaba was so pissed off that he decided not to engage. Not because the Swiss process was not something that come from him, but because they have chosen somebody else to dominate and to lead that talk on the side of Ambazonian. That is the only reason. So you reject negotiation in Swiss, a negotiation that you wrote a letter to the Swiss, to the Cameroon government. Today you are telling your blind followers to go out there and say, don't blink. We are not blinking. You want to negotiate from strength. When in 2019, you, Ayaba, you wrote to the Swiss government, to the Swiss ambassador, calling him to go and initiate a negotiation. And you refused, not because you believed that that negotiation was not the right thing or the right time to do, or we were not negotiating from strength, but because it was not you that they put in front. It was not you. Today, your blind followers are there, don't blinking. It is our own people that are being killed. And yet you tell them, don't blink. We will negotiate from strength. So Ambazonian, we will not allow this nonsense for people fighting for themselves. When I came out of that Canada stuff, I said, my goodness. So with all this posture we have been standing is for your own grandstanding. You call me and you tell me, go and initiate contact with La Republique delegates. Not to negotiate, but to tell them that before negotiation, they should meet you personally. Is this what we are fighting for? Is this what we are fighting for? Who are we deceiving when it is our people who are being killed, who are being slaughtered every day? You go out and tell our people, don't blink. Don't blink. John Baokoro, when I came back from Nigeria to investigate about what happened to Seseko, all the leaders, after I briefed them, John Baokoro told me, Capo Daniel, this is an opportunity to nail Atta Milan. I said, but Atta Milan was on the run in Nigeria. It is not fake. Whether he missed his flight or all those things, I don't know about his flight. But I know about what happened on the ground because I have gone to the hotel where Atta Milan have stayed. I have discussed with the people who were on the counter. We saw him there. He was running from place to place in Nigeria, hiding from the Nigerian government. So 100% sure, I'm sure he was also a victim. But you, John Baokoro, because of your own political posture, you wanted me to crucify somebody that I have no evidence against. And I came to the Ambazonian people, I told you people the truth. Because the last thing I would do is to stain my soul, to lie to you. 7 years we have been fighting. 7 years. Leaders who have been struggling to negotiate are telling you that don't blink. 7 years. We have a one-time in a lifetime negotiation process opportunity. They inform you that this is a one in a lifetime. You messed it up because you want them to come and see you behind. Today you are going and telling the people that Capo Daniel is compromised. You are basing your own ideology on lies and destruction for solution that will help your own people. You know the truth. Our people are not fools. They are not toys. Those blood that are flowing on the street, all of you, who, when you know something is a lie and you spread it, you will pay for it. If not in this life, in the life after. Because we are a people of faith. They cannot be killing our people on a day-to-day basis, and you know the reality of the international community and our chances, and yet you are playing games because of your own personal ambition. Because of your own personal ambition. All of you that are playing these games with the life of our people, this is your partisanship, you will pay for it, if not in this life, in the life after. Know that there is a God. Know that there is a God. We are obligated, not just obligated, I am a responsible party to this conflict. I have sent men to battle. I have not been hiding my face like the other ones. No. I've taken responsibility. And it is my responsibility, it is my duty to make sure that those who have paid the ultimate price, it will not go in vain. My people, the choices we make today, you have seen on social media what this girl, Kemi Ashu, did in Bamenda by posting and sharing a video of a Baba. And the Baba ended up being killed with chains on his legs. What you say on social media matters. It causes life and death. People who come to you, remember we have what they call the Egg of Sea community. Sometime, I think last year, when this thing of Frog Must Go started, Ayaba Cho came in that forum in front of all of the Egg of Sea people. I think there are 100 people in that chat group, and tell them that if the day the Egg of Sea as an organization stand to adopt this thing as a policy, this struggle has ended. In front of a forum of about 100 people. Today, Ayaba Cho have come publicly and asked people to go and kill innocent Francophones. According to that, his own standard. Those people in those groups have not even asked him a question. They have not. Because it is now for them a group game. It's a game of my group, your comfort zone. You want to feel belonging. Why people are dying, you have no empathy for them. Solutions are coming. You don't have a solution. You know very well that your process, the process you are dealing with will not help our people, the independence that we are looking for. The only way we can have our independence is to secure it for the future. This, my people, is the truth. Nobody has offered you any chance for an independence that can happen within the near future, even within the long-term future. The international community that they are talking about have dismissed certain options for this moment. People who have betrayed you, who are using your life like there are chips. People who are there asking people to attack the children of John Fundi. Tomorrow they turn and they are celebrating, calling themselves heroes that John Fundi's children have contacted them. These are people that you think have brain. These are people that have brain. You go out there, you lie that this one have taken money from La Republique. When you know you are lying. You lie and you don't even have any moral compass. Don't do it for yourself. Don't do it for do it for Ambazonian. If all these things they were doing like this, it was for our people, for Ambazonian, I'll be happy. I'll be happy. So make no mistake. Make no mistake. Ayaba Cho, who have been sanctioned by the Americans, would destroy any prospect for Ambazonian freedom if you continue to follow him this stupid way that you are following him, this 15-member group of Egg of Sea, that you don't blink. When your leader is behind, trying to compromise on his own terms, coming in the front and tell you that there is no compromise. Who are you fooling? The Swiss government, all the embassies in Yaoundé, they know about this later. All of them. And you are there that don't go and say something they will hear. But you didn't ask for something less in public. You go and ask it directly to the foreign government. Ask it directly from Paul Biya. Who is fooling who? You, Ayaba Cho, you wrote a letter 2019. Send it to the Swiss government. When we finished from that meeting, I was shocked. I pick up my phone call and I call Ayaba Cho. I tell Ayaba Cho that this is the letter you sent to the Swiss government. You, with all the policy we have been doing. He said that, yes. I called Dr. Larry Ayamba, because if there are some people that I respect in this struggle, it's Dr. Larry Ayamba. Not because of what Chief Ayamba have done for our people, for our struggle, fight, give his life for our people, but because his son have stood up like a fighter, like somebody with integrity. I called Dr. Larry. I said, Dr. Larry, did you hear? Are you aware of this letter that Dr. Ayaba Cho sent? He stayed quiet. He said yes. I called Lucas. I told him, do you know that this is what happened? So what are we leading our people into? What are we refusing? Even prisoner release. We jeopardize even prisoner release, even ceasefire. And we don't even come back to account to the same people we say that we are serving. No, we are not. They are not serving you. They come and tell you that they are doing negotiate. They are doing working behind the scene for what? What diplomacy? The Canadians have come and tell you directly. They even sanction you and tell you they will not allow you to come to Canada because you people have screwed up. They will not sanction Paul Biya. As a matter of fact, they were trying to uplift the sanction against Paul Biya, and then you come, you are deceiving our people when it is our people who are dying. You are the traitor. You are the one who have blood in your hand. You cannot know the truth, and yet you hide it, and you go around to blackmail those who are speaking the truth, those who can end the suffering of our people and give them a hope and give them even a chance to have independence. You want to take away that from them, because it is either you become a president in front of your wife, in front of your community. They are already calling you a president. You're in front of God. Will punish some of our people. Once you know the truth, once you have fact that contradicts your previous belief, you are obligated as a person of decency to change your opinion, to change your mind and change your ways. You cannot be doing something when you know it will not work and you continue to do the same thing. Unless the life on ground zero does not matter to you, because you sit in your comfort in the diaspora. This has become a game for you. But to all our people in ground zero, all those who are fighting for independence, this is the only way we can fight for our independence and secure it. We must resist until we have a just solution. And right now, the only chance we can have to secure our independence is the chance to resist Cameroon and demand an attainable approach that can be able to attract the international support that we deserve. Because this war is a two-fold. The fighting in ground zero and the international support. Those two things, we must have them. So all these talking heads, John Ba Okoro, these are not people who have credibility. These are politicians. The same John Ba Okoro, when he heard about the Swiss process, he came out and raised his hands on the air and said, I'm not for military confrontation. I want the peaceful option. Are these the type of people you think cares about you? Are these the type of people you think care about you? So, this flexibility and option, I've told you, expect no organization who even believe in it. Expect nobody who even wants this to come out and support it, or to come out and stand and speak for it. Why? Because we are too wicked. For Ambazonian, it must be me. It must be me. It cannot be another person. So long as somebody else is in front, nobody will stand behind to support them. But the good news is all our soldiers from Ground Zero, all camps, have reached out and have aligned themselves. We must fight the good fight with the right ideology. We must not think that our people are so stupid that we cannot tell them the truth, otherwise they will not fight. We must fight. I am fighting more than all of these people. The ghost fighters that took actions in Ekok, the 7 Kata that took action in Bafut, the boys in Com that have carried action, all these forces who are actually fighting La Republic, are they aligned with all of these talking heads who are there blackmailing people? No, they are not. They're not with them. So stand, my people. Stand behind an attainable solution that can end this war with a just peace for our people and secure our independence, if not now in the immediate future, but in the long term, it will guarantee that we will be able to have independence. We love our country and our independence so much that we will not allow it to be destroyed by megalomanias who are fighting for their own partisan groups. So stand strong, stand with me. Resist. Fight against La Republique. Don't chase shadow. Let us continue and do the good work, and God shall see us through. God bless you all.